Hope y'all can see me because I'm using like the back part of my camera because the front part is very blurry. I just want to come at y'all with a video about faith. I don't know who this video may be for. Faith. A way that I understood what faith was is one day I prayed one night and I was like, okay, I understand faith is to believe in something that you cannot see, but I say, God, can you make this more simple and basic for me? Because like I told y'all before, I'm a thinker. So if I don't fully 100% understand something, I tend to veer away from it. So when I went to sleep that night and I woke up in the morning and I had a full understanding of what faith was. And this was my understanding. My understanding of faith is that faith is basically vision. You know how people say, you know, like maybe when you're young, somebody asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you're like, oh, I want to be a dancer, or I want to be a doctor. That's basically what faith is. You're seeing something that you can't see right now. You don't understand how you're going to get there, what's going to happen along the way. Like when you're a child, when you're thinking about, I want to be a doctor, you're not realizing, oh, I have to go to school for 12 years. Medical school is expensive. I may not be able to work certain times of the day. I may not be able to work at all. You're not thinking about all those details. You're only thinking of the big picture. So let's just say we'll bring it down to you're an adult. Let's just say you're diagnosed with cancer. God forbid that happens. Faith would be you visualizing yourself as healed. You're not thinking if you're going to get chemo, if you're going to try holistic approach. You're not thinking about that. Your total vision is, I'm healed. I don't have cancer. I'm healed. That's the vision that you see. That's why God wants us to have like almost like a childlike mentality, because it's more easy for a child to understand faith than it is for an adult, because as an adult we're groomed into looking at the details of everything. But God wants us to have almost like a childlike faith in Him, that you don't need to see and know all the details, that it can come to pass if you just have that faith that it's gonna come to pass. But if you start thinking about the details will distract you off of your big picture. So anybody that's troubling in faith is basically just a vision of what it is that you want. Of course you want faith to be according to God's will, according to God's word. But faith is basically, what do you want? What do you see yourself? What do you see your family at? And faith is seeing that and believing that. So when you're a child and you're like, I'm gonna be a doctor, I can't wait till when I get older, I'm gonna be a lawyer. When you're saying that as a child, you're not contradicting yourself. You're not getting distracted with, well, I'm not gonna be able to go to school. Well, I know my mama done ain't got a lot of money, because you see it. And nobody can tell you, another child come to you as a child and say, you're not going to be that. You're going to say, oh, yes, I am, because I want to be that. And then next thing you know, your mom and dad, they're buying you dolls with doctor's outfits and doctor toys, because they're feeding into that visionary. So faith is basically just having a vision and sticking to it. So whatever you're wanting God to do in your life, have faith, envision that. People nowadays call it law of attraction. You're seeing something you're seeing something in your mind's eye that your physical eye can't see. You're saying I'm rich, but your pockets is saying you only have 2 dimes and a nickel. You're saying you're healed, but you're coughing. You're saying I have a good marriage, but your husband is ready to leave you, or your wife is ready to leave you, but you're saying my marriage is strong and we're going to go another 20 years. Faith is seeing. You're seeing something that you can't see with your physical eye, but with your mind's eye, with your spiritual eyes, you see it. And therefore it comes to pass. So I challenge anybody that's watching this video to Have faith in something. Whatever is going on in your life, it's nothing too hard that God can't do. And with God, all things are possible. But you need to work your faith. And you need to do it according to his promises in the Bible. There are so many promises in the Bible. And sometimes it's just good to pull it out and say, God, you said that if I give you all of my burden, my problems, you'll take care of these things.